everybody, it's Amy from Winterwood Studio and welcome to this month's art haul. This isn't all of it. There's some more coming, but I don't want to wait to open things because this package, seriously, here I'll cover it. This package seriously looks like maybe it got run over. So I want to check everything in there and make sure it's okay. So grab yourself something cozy to drink, come on in, and let's open this stuff. Okay, so this is my art haul. So I don't know if you remember the video, I'll pop the link down below, but I was talking about how I hadn't been feeling very excited or inspired about art. And I started thinking about the things that I used to really love and I got really excited again. And that was pen and ink, but also trying to find a way maybe to combine watercolor with pen and ink and possibly markers with pen and ink. So this is going to be, I was out of some stuff had dried up. I hadn't used it in a while. I will also put the link to the video where I do the sketchbook flip through and the portfolio flip through of some of my old ink pieces. So you can see that. That'll be linked down below too. So we're real close to surgery now. I'm assuming this video will go up in March, probably after I have my surgery and I'm recovering. It could potentially be April. So this is either March or April for you guys. But for me, it's just a few surgeries close, so, but not yet. So let's open this stuff and see what's in here. I'm going to start with this because I think this will hopefully make things easier for me. This is, it wasn't very much, it's the golden cap opener for bottles of paint. And I was thinking like when my arm, because I'm having surgery on my shoulder, I have 2 tendons torn, so it's going to be like in a device, but I could hold this here like this and then screw the cap, I would think, with this hand, because that's the one thing I'm worried about as far as watercolor. I'm worried that I'll like not be able to open the caps while I'm alone. So we're going to try this. I think it was really cheap. I think it was like $1.50 or something from Golden. I ordered it from Blick. So I'm excited to see if I'm hopeful that that works. All right, so then let's see. This is from Amazon. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for this, but this had been back ordered and I ordered it. It's wooden eggs. I think, you know, it would be fun to paint them with acrylics, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen now. They had been back ordered and I forgot. I probably should have canceled it. Everything will be linked down below in case you want to get yourself some. All right, you guys, this is from Blick, and like I said, it looks like it got run over. So hopefully everything's okay in here. I'm feeling a little worried. All right, let's see. All right. Here, you won't know what that's for unless we pull out the, okay, so I'll pull out this big thing first. So this is the Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press, and I'm excited to try this. I've heard that this is really good for accepting, well, obviously watercolor, but pen and ink too. So I'm really excited to try this and see what I think. I've never tried this before. I think I've tried the Legion Stonehenge craft paper, and that's the only thing I've tried from Legion. So I'm excited to try this. Let's see, what else can we... I'm trying to do least exciting to most exciting. Let's start with this. Okay, so I'm also planning to do a lot more sketching in my sketchbooks. A lot of the work I'm planning to do will probably be in sketchbooks because I won't be able to take down paper and stuff. That's a two-handed job. So I got 2 more mechanical pencils. They are the Pentel Graph Gear 500, and I got the 0.5 and the 0.7 graphite. I'll hold it up so you can see it. They're nice. Oh, it's focusing on my face. Stop focusing on my face. It's, they're nice metal. I hope it's focusing. The camera's been finicky again. Nice metal with blue for one sized lead and black for the other. Nice metal. They have the eraser on the end. Oh, that hurts. Okay. So, and then to go with that, I got refill leads in both sizes. The 0.5 and the 0.7, both in HB. It's all in HB, which I like for sketching. I find HB to be good for sketching. That's not too soft and dark and not too hard either. And so those are the refill. refill. And then we got, the rest of these are all exciting. All right, let's see. I'll show you the stuff at the same time, so I've got to find them. Now, I've heard really good things about these. I've never tried them, but I've heard really good things about them, so I wanted to try them. I got the Elmer's Painters in silver, in ultrafine, fine, and medium. These are silver metallic paint pens, and I've heard they're nicer than Posca, but I don't know because I haven't tried them. So I'm super excited to try them. I hope it's focusing. And then I also got the Elmer's Painters in ultrafine, fine, and medium in the gold. And I'm super excited to try the gold. Really excited. All right. And then this is our last box. I'm waiting for a couple things, but I probably opened them at the start of the video, so I'm thinking you saw them already. But if not, then there's a small box coming. And also, even though that package looked run over, it looked like it had been ran over, it was okay. I don't know how I'm going to open packages with my arm. I probably won't be able to. Somebody will have to open them for me. Okay, so this is our last box. And if you watched the video where I started sorting through my stuff, you know I said I checked these and I needed a new set of these. I tend to wear the nibs down on these. These are the Pigma Micron, and black is my favorite, and this is the variety of sizes. It goes from 0.20 millimeters all the way up to 0.50 millimeters. And then I got, these are some pipettes. I was kind of hoping maybe I could, before I realized my Copics had cracks in the caps, I was hoping maybe I could bring my Copics back to life with some blending solution, dripping it in with the pipette. I don't know if that'll work now because it has cracks. But then this is the blending solution right here for Copic. And then I had gotten some nibs too. This was again before I realized they were cracked. I don't know what I'm going to do still. I still have not heard from them. I do think they blend better than Ohuhu, but not by much. I like the nib better on Copics than I do on Ohuhu. But I've heard that the Blick Studio markers have similar nibs, so I don't know if I should try some of those. I don't know. And then I got the Posca gold set. So this is fine, ultrafine, fine, and medium, or maybe fine, medium, and bold. I can't remember. But these are the gold Poscas because I hadn't tried those either. So I'm going to do a comparison between the two of those. And then I got there's lots of fun stuff in here still. Okay, this is just for fun. These are rainbow pencils. Let's see if I can open it and show you. I don't know if you use these as kids, but I also used to have a lot of fun sketching with these. So, whoops, there go the scissors. So this was like a set of 10 or something. I don't know. But if you look real close, see all the colors in the tip there? So it like draws in a rainbow as you draw with it. I'll probably do a swatching video of all this stuff and put that up the next week or something. And then I got 2 Copic markers, one in BV20 and one in B52. Again, this was before I realized that the caps are cracked. I don't know, I'll have to test those right away and make sure they're okay. Okay, now we're getting into some fun stuff. Okay, so I also got this to try. This is the Canson illustration. I hear it's like a Bristol. I think it's pretty thick. Does it say? 90 pounds, so not super thick. Well, I don't know. The paper I normally use is the Strathmore Bristol. And that is, it says heavyweight pen and ink. Does it say the weight somewhere? I'm sure it does. I'm probably just not seeing it. Oh, 100 pounds. And this is 90 pounds. So this is a little bit lighter than this. But it's supposed to accept marker really, really well. And I thought I could do some testing of that. You know, I wonder if I'd be able to open marker caps with this too, because I started really realizing last night I don't know if I'll be able to open marker caps even. I'd have to really, yeah, that's going to help with the marker caps too. I have to really hold, let's just stand up. So I'd have to, this will be like immobilized and I'll have to really use this hand and not this one at all. But I think it should help with the marker caps too. Okay, and then staying on the theme of paper, this is the Strathmore Bristol, except this is the 400 series. Does this say how heavy it is here? Oddly, I don't see anywhere where it says how heavy this is. But this is supposed to be so Strathmore says this is their better paper, but this is their best. And I know a lot of pen and ink artists work on this as their, you know, for their finished pieces, this paper. So I wanted to try it and compare it to this, which is obviously quite a bit, well, not quite a bit cheaper, but somewhat cheaper, and see how I think this compares to this. And because I often like to work in larger sizes with pen and ink, I also got a big size. Let's see if this one has the weight on it. Oddly, it does not. It just says 2-ply. Let's just open it and see what we think. See if it feels any thicker than the other paper. Not really. So we'll see. We'll see what we think. We'll see what we think about that. That one's too big to put up there. So now we are down to the last two things in here. Ta-da! This is the Ohuhu. I think it says marker pad, but I was under the impression it's the sketchbook. I've not tried any of the paper from Ohuhu, so I wanted to try this and see what I think. So this is their spiral bound, acid-free, heavyweight, maximum blendability, 120-pound paper, so heavy, 60 sheets. And I'm really excited to try this. It's going to be fun to try. Let's open it and see. It's really windy out there today, you guys. I don't know if the microphone's picking up on any of it, but you can hear it and it's just howling out there. Okay. So let's see what this looks like. Ooh. So there is a plastic protector sheet, which is exactly the size of the sketchbook. That's nice. And let's see how, yeah, that's pretty thick. Very smooth. I'm excited to try it. It should be really fun. And then, staying with the sketchbook theme, one more. This is the Stillman and Burn, and this wasn't cheap. The Stillman and Burns aren't cheap, but this is the Stillman and Burn Alpha series. This is their medium tooth paper for mixed media techniques. So it says dry media, light wash ink, and this is medium tooth, which would make it good for if you wanted to put colored pencil on top. So let's pull the sticker off and then see if you can see that. I'll take the plastic off. Let's take the plastic off, because I want to check this paper out. Okay, so if you look at the back, these are all the different series. So they have the Alpha, which is 150 GM medium grain, the Beta, which is 270 GM cold press, the Epsilon, which is 150 smooth white, and the Zeta, which is 270 and smooth surface. So these are the whites, and then they have ivory and toned paper. I'm not a fan of working on ivory. Ooh, this is nice. This is super nice, you guys. This is very similar to like the Strathmore Bristol vellum paper. This would be super nice for anything where you'd want to do a little colored pencil. I think this is awesome. Let's see how flat it lays. It doesn't seem like it wants to lay super flat. Let's see. Okay, so definitely this would need to be broken in and probably have some clips handy to use this. It does not lay as flat as their, let's see. Here's their Zeta series that I already had. Sorry, the camera is having trouble with the lighting again for some reason. I think it's because my hair is so dark and my face is so light, it has trouble. This is the Zeta series. Well, I guess this one doesn't lay super flat either. This is very smooth compared to this. This definitely has a nice tooth to it, although not so much that you couldn't use it for, you know, something where you'd want a smooth surface like pen and ink. These are awesome. I can't wait to try it. Okay. Oops. Now that I've dropped it. Okay, you guys, I'm taking a break from the project I was working on to open this second part of this art haul. This is the March art haul. I actually have some more stuff coming from Blick, but I'm going to save that and open it in a video for April, in case my shoulder takes longer to heal than I thought. So this is part 1, I guess, and then part 2 will be in April. Alright, so, and if this is by some chance not long enough, then maybe we'll do some swatching at the end of the video, but we'll see how much footage there is. If I can stretch it out, then the swatching could be another video. So, alright, let's see what we have in here. Okay, this is a watercolor brush I wanted to try. This is the Princeton Velvet Touch 1-inch wash brush. I have not tried anything from the Velvet Touch line. The handle's super pretty. I don't know if you can see that. It's translucent and red. Super pretty. I have not tried anything from the Velvet Touch line, so I'm really excited to try that. And then we have... This is the Uni Pen Fine Liner Drawing Pen, and I heard these are awesome. Ooh, this got a little smushed. I heard these are great for totally waterproof with watercolors and also work well with alcohol markers. And if you know anything about fine liners, usually they'll do one or the other, but not both. So I'm going to be testing this and see if that's actually true, if it works with both of them, because if it does, that would be very exciting. And then in here we have, this is a book that I got. This is the Flowers and Plants and Image Archive for Artists and Designers. Oh, it says digital download included. Mostly just because I like to look at pen and ink for inspiration. And this looks like a very interesting book to look at. It's just, all it is like pen and ink style flowers. So very interesting to look at. I'm excited to look at that. And then this last thing, this is for hopefully after I recover. I can get in here. Ooh. These are one of my favorite sketchbooks. It's another Moleskine art collection sketchbook in my favorite size. So what I like about these are they really are like mixed media. They will take a wash of watercolor or alcohol marker or even full-on gouache and not buckle. What are the 111 pound acid-free paper, so that probably has something to do with it. It's also very smooth, so it's good for pen and ink and graphite drawing as well. So I kind of feel like this is one of my favorite just all-around sketchbooks when I don't know what media I'm going to be using in it. I like one of these. It also holds up well to art journaling because it's so thick and heavy, and it's got like a nice ivory off-white color. So... okay, everybody, I hope you liked that video. This is probably going up. I will have, by the time this goes up, my surgery will have been done if all goes to plan and nobody gets sick or anything like that. And hopefully I'm recovering okay. And I will try to update you guys as soon as possible. For now, if you would like to support the channel, the best way you can do it is to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, or leave a comment. All of that helps with engagement on the channel and helps YouTube know it's quality content. You can also still check out my Patreon as well. I have everything pre-scheduled on there all the way through May. So like tutorials and videos and Sketchbook Club, all of that will keep going up while I'm recovering. So I didn't pause it or anything. So if you want to check that out, that'll be listed down below. And until next time, happy creating.